From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Turnbull.
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and you know his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Ready to go now, and here is Josh Rojas. Right-hander kicks, deals towards first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Julio Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a rookie of the year, an all-star, and a silver slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The 2-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Left for Seattle, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Riley Green. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the pitch. And fouled off. And the pitch. Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground to second, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. And that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Detroit, top of the second, and now for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. Green settles under it. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Mike Ford in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. No score here in the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Miller back to work. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Bounce to third. Suarez. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off. And I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. That one ripped. Hernandez puts it away. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now the center fielder, number 33. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jared Kelenic. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Kelenic goes 6'1", 205 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And a pitch. And ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Kicks and fires. Out to short. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Josh Rojas. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. There's a strike. Rojas, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now it's even up.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners go down quietly there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at Comerica Park. Now here is Zach McKinstry. Miller back to work. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Check swing. He went. Slider right there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one hops the wall. Carpenter into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Jake Rogers digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Carpenter, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. And there's two away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Torkelson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two outs and one in scoring position. On a line out towards center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, J.P. Crawford. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's even up. Left-hand batter waits. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019 when Julio asked to take a photo with Ichiro, and the relationship has grown since then. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard.
Well, no surprise that as a kid, Julio Rodriguez says he admired Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, and Ichiro Suzuki, among others, as far as guys he looked up to in the big leagues. And those are some pretty good players, in my opinion.
And that's ball four. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, one away. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Chopped left side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Ford in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bounce to the right side. Young. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Mariners leave a couple, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andy Ibanez. And a big swing and a miss
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Oh, 0-2 now. A swing and a soft liner. No throw. He's safe at first.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Jace Young. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to second. On to 4. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now here is number 33. Out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation.
Runner on the move. The other way. Fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Now this is in the air down the line. McKinstry flying after this one. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. Here's Jared Kelenic. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Lifted in the air down the left side. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That misses the zone. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's a little high. The pitch. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Suarez leads off second with nobody out. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's the strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Bounce to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Ford. 2 up, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That one hooked foul. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hard hit left side. Crawford. Jump throw. In the dirt. Can't quite pick it. And that would have been a beautiful play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That to right. Hernandez ranging after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the inning. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. Crawford in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Raleigh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6 and the 5. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Miller back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Taylor Saucedo.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives. That's a lot of barrels, a lot of noise at the end.
Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command. In the dirt.
Not in time. He's safe. Torkelson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. The 1-2. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Crawford throws to first. Inning over. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Young makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And it'll bring up Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. That misses, and the count is 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. The count 2-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Popped up. Ibanez makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Pitching change here, Alex Lang.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And takes low for ball 1. There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 2-1. There's the swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to 4. Double play. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Rodriguez snags it on the run. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one off the mark. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-1. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Rojas in the box now, takes strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing. New pitcher on here, Penn Murphy.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. A towering shot to right. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dominic Leone appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike three. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
The third baseman,
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground, out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. And now Julio Rodriguez.
the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
Lang back to work. Just missed. Just missed.
2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That misses off the outside edge. Out there to center. Number 33 should have this one. And there's one away. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. He's 2 outs away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's the strike. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Well, a 7-out save in this one. It's far from your standard save, but he did what was necessary to help his team get the win. And see a guy pitch like this, it's very inspiring for other guys down in the bullpen.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs.